My ally, I don't even know where they've disappeared off to, but this is going to be a difficult fight because I don't know if I'm going to be close enough. And the thing is, if I get... Let's just move to here. So he's managed to move his forces in. If I can kind of harass him enough, maybe he might not be able to participate in the fight. No, so he actually is here now. So this puts the fight massively against us, which is never good. I have to think of some really ingenious stuff to be able to take the settlement, because he's going to reinforce from behind, and my reinforcements are not close enough. Now, if I move, do I... Ah, so he is here now, which is good. I think he will suffer some... Yes, because he's forced march, he's got morale. So, minus 25 morale for all units. Minus 25 line sight, but the movement range increased. But I don't know how that will affect on the battle here. It says, forces in this stance cannot initiate battles. Forces in this stance cannot muster new units. So, I guess that's only if I get attacked. I don't think it has an effect on the battle. I could be wrong, but that actually puts this massively in our favour. And I could just auto-resolve this on its own. But I do want to try and take this settlement if I can, which is going to be difficult because I've got to deal with all this hoplite infantry. And I don't know what the battle's going to be in terms of unit scale, because the amount of units I have is... You know, they've got 700 in main deployment, and then they've got reinforcing of 2,300. I have nearly 5,000 just sitting, waiting to jump in, really. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to fight this out. I think that's probably the best course of action here. So I'm going to fight this out. We're going to see how well we can do, and hopefully I can win this battle in some kind of capacity here. Alright, that settlement is good as ours now. So let's just occupy it. General increased in rank, which is good. We're now Imperium level 5, I think. I think we're at the top now, which is good. And we also wiped out this army, so now we can move down with ease and take these next settlements, which is going to be good. Although we do have more food problems, which is just lovely and nice. And the other these buildings are not for my take, so let's just get rid of them, I guess. Let's get rid of that one as well. Yeah, so see what happens to this terrace unit, because it's moved to here and it's not taken this settlement, so I don't know if it's unsure what to do. We took this settlement back, which is nice, although I can't do anything this turn until I move off, so I guess it's move down both these units and try and take both these settlements, and then after these two armies just to mop up these other two settlements. So we are pushing very well, which is good. I'm trying to think what my mission is at the moment, because that's one thing I always kind of forget. So it's completely control 7 provinces by direct ownership or through client state military allies, which I'll control 5. So I think if I take these other settlements, these two, that'll be another one, and this one will be, so once Poseidonia is gone, that's another one, so that's 7. So I think that's the mission complete in that front, which is nice, and I'm just going to wait for the next turn for these damn things to do their thing. I think maybe get a consecrated grounds. I don't know. We'll just wait. I'll have to wait till next turn. So, oh god, my money's really down though, so I won't be able to afford a lot of this stuff. You know what? Let's not do that yet for a lot of these until I can properly afford to build these here. Because the thing is, these are like a biggest important. The slums just sap so much food away from you. I can't afford to right now, and I'm going to take a lot of casualties from it as well. Oh, and yeah, I got my Legio to do. Where are you? Oh, yay. Let's get the defenders, I guess. We also have these guys. Let's get you leveled up nicely. Are they actually going to heal here? Oh, good. I did lose a few units, which is fine. But I can easily replace them at some point. So I got Rebellion in Scipius, which just spawned, but that's cool. I can easily take that out. We've got Return Carrot from the Diplomatic, which is good. We've had a lot of attrition. But these guys have just like rebelled, but they're just going to get smashed. Because they're like right next to my forces. Which is just funny. So we use this guy to get rid of this rebellion. Kill him dead, as you would normally do when you kill someone. Nicely done. Let's just release them off, which is good. We've got another terrace army moving up here, so I want to try and hold them off as I can. Sabotage the supplies. Come on, agent, do your magic. Yay. So I think it means they can still move, just not as well. Okay, so we can have movement raid. What else can we go for? I guess Lookout's always a good one. It's nice to be able to see what's going off. I'm gonna have to move another army down this way. Okay, so let's move back a little bit. I want to be close, but not too close that they can hit me in assault. Now we've got this other army here. We've got two other armies moving up from the south here. But I'm still trying to kiss and heal my wounds on this point. So I'm just going to hide in this forest area and see if they'll move up and I can maybe ambush them. Which would be funny. And then I've got these settlements to do the things with. So let's... Oh, I can't even change that round, which is really annoying. So we've got all these to build. So let's get the consecrated grounds up. Let's get a field of Mars. Let's get a pit going. And what else? Meeting place. Excuse me. Ah. Oh, that was a bit... Oh. I wasn't expecting that to just show up at the moment. And let's get the civil port in. I think that'll be nice. We have a bit of money to still spare, which we can use on this settlement. Get rid of you. Let's change you around, and can't use you just yet. Oh, you. Okay. So these settlements aren't operating at full efficiency yet, but That'll do for now. I want to see where these armies go, because there's 2 here. They are running at like quick speed. But the good thing is because I have my agents like as an advanced screening party, I can see them before they do anything, which is good. So I want to see where he goes next, because he could come across. He can't see my army yet, I don't think, but I can see his. I don't know if I feel sorry for these guys or they're just really stupid. We have a high chance now. Wow, okay. We got the Luminera. Yes. These guys, because they're in ambush, they didn't see the armies. They've just come and just went, oh, I can seize the settlement. But I'm sat right behind them with a big force. And it's like, oh, hey. You see these guys? Yeah. Take this. And I can just go, balance defense. They'll get hit and probably run off because they won't get killed. But it's weird though, because you think if I was assaulting the force besieging them, the defenders would come out and help, but they haven't. It's a bit odd, but that's fine. We want to kill them all. They will now run off, and now I can send out my other unit just to finish them. Which is just, you know, it's just like adding insult to injury here. And we just want to be very defensive, I think. I don't know. Balanced, I think it'll do. I don't think I'll lose any forces because of it. So that force has just been completely obliterated because they didn't see the ambushing army I had just like sat in the corner just there. And then this guy needs to heal. Let's get these guys, got some skirmishers, and then let's get some general going. He has this nice level for you. They've backed off actually down this route, which is good, but then concerning. Because I don't know where they are. So let's move to here. So they ain't got anyone in these 2 settlements, which is good. And okay, so one there. I don't know what's going off at the moment. I did see factions join war. So the Veneti have declared war on the Gallic Confederation, and then the Gallic Confederation declared war on the Arpitan. So up north, there's a massive flight going off. There's a high chance of a war of succession, which is never a good thing, because that's not one thing I need right now. So these guys are diplomatic, patriots. -5 loyalty for every enemy army present on a player's territory, and they're also pacifists. They don't like it when we're at war. So they don't like it when people invade us, but they also don't like it when we're at war, which is like 2 worst kind of things here. So the pacifists and yeah, political and other factors, and plus our Imperium's level 10 now. So if I secure the loyalty for the time being, that'll drop that down to 19. I then maybe want to see where they're holding territory, just to then let's have a look here. Where's this thing? So what territories are they holding here? So this one and this one. So if I can use this edict, go from bread and food, because I don't need it right now, and go to loyalty. That edict will go into there, so that should give them a bit better loyalty. And then I think Vey was the other one, which I'm already getting anyway from the other guys. So at least that should draw down the chance of a civil war happening, because right now, when all my armies are down here, I don't want a civil war, then I'm having to run all the way back up, because it'll be this settlement that rebels if it's these guys. It's the weird thing, though, because you can sit units just on them waiting for them to rebel, let them rebel, and then kill them off. That's always a tactic as well. But as I'm trying to like recover on that, I don't need it. So let's get this settlement built up. Let's get you changed over. And you've also jumped back out. So let's get a... I'm trying to think what would be a good thing to have. Maybe just to get the canal early on, so I can at least get some food. And they actually are increasing happiness, which is good. And then we'll keep what money we have, because we're only getting 100 a turn. So I can't afford just yet to be going too much, spending too much more money. And let's see anything else. Sorry, we have my lovely dude down here. So, don't want public order issues. Or maybe do I? Yeah, get the tax up. Why not? More tax, please. More money. We move in. And then, if this heals enough, I'll be able to then maybe take the settlement. And then once I do it, I get that one done. And then I can maybe also move down with these 2 units. let's just wait here for the time being before we do it. Yeah, so next turn we'll charge down, try and take these 2 settlements, and that should cripple them then nicely. Because they don't have many settlements left. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 settlements. Now I've taken about 3 off them. So they've been crippled quite a lot here. And it's some of the main ones as well, if you think about it.